All right, what's going on, guys? It's Owen here with with Global Dokkan being in the middle of their thank you celebration. This bad boy dropped on Global Dokkan today. So what we're going to do is look at the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage that they are the effective leader for, being the stage 15, where the category missions are Time Limit and Resurrected Warriors. These guys are obviously on both categories, so they are going to be a key player in getting that done. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, hop over to the wiki, look at some of the potential units that you could use on both categories, and then hop into the no item run that we did with the team that I built to get done the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, as well as the missions, and have a no item run just to add as a little cherry on top. So let's go ahead, hop over to the wiki, get started with the team building guide, and then we'll get over on to the gameplay. Okay, now that I've wrapped up my recording, got the no item run done, and have my intro all done and all that good fun stuff, let's talk about the mission themselves, right? So, it's the usual for an Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, where clear all the phases, clear within 20 turns. And the missions are Time Limit and Resurrected Warriors. So what you gotta do, in my opinion, especially right now on the global side, there's going to be a ton of these guys on the friends list. They're going to be everywhere, so you're not gonna have any problem finding a Time Limit leader. But what can be kind of tricky is making sure that you have enough of the Resurrected Warrior fusion units required to get this done. So what you do have to put into consideration is that, you know, you want to try, the easiest way to do it is to try and find 3 Resurrected Warrior fusions that you have. So characters that are on both sides of the coin are this Gogeta, the Tech Gogeta. We have the physical Gogeta that's right here. We've got the Angel Goku right here, Super Saiyan 2. He's resurrected and he's also on Time Limit. This Angel Goku right here. This Angel Gogeta. Anybody else? I think this guy. Yeah, he's Angel Goku. This Angel Goku. That Angel Vegeta, if I didn't mention, he's on there. Let's see. I think you're on Resurrected Warriors, aren't you? Yeah, he has to be. Yeah, so he's on Time Limit, Resurrected Warriors. You know, you see that there's a decent amount of options here that you can get away with. So once you kind of have an idea of the units that you're going to use, like, you just kind of assemble it, right? So like once you have 3 of those characters on the Time Limit category, then you can just kind of go crazy with fusions. So the Blue Boys, free to play Vegito. If you're on JP, Kale and Caulifla. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who I ended up using. Kefla. The Easy A Kefla if you're on the JP side. Gotenks, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Angel Frieza, Bootanks. Like, there's so many options to the Time Limit category that, you know, you have different kind of things. So the team that I use personally, and this was one for the no item run, we use this Gogeta, the 5-year Blue Boys, the physical Gogeta, Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Int Gogeta, and who else do we use? I think that's it, right? So yeah. So now I'm tripping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So that's the team that I used, right? Units I would try and stay away from. You can see here, Veku, Gotenks, this Gogeta, stay away from. You could probably do Tech Vegito Blue. I don't have it personally. These guys all down here, none of these guys here are gonna get the job done. You know, this Gotenks might be able to do the job for you. Stay away from this Frieza. Kefla, Goten, no. These two, like, you know, obviously the LR you're gonna want to run. This guy's the free-to-play TUR. Nah, you don't want to run any of those 3. You don't want to run him. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, maybe. Super Saiyan Blue Vegito I didn't run, but you could probably get away with. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is possible. The Super Saiyan Gotenks I would not run. The Angel Goku I would not, but, like, again, with items and different kind of, like, supports and support memories and all that kind of fun stuff, like, it's definitely possible. So this one's kind of a bit of a simple team build. You want to run as many fusions as you can, and then you want to also make sure that 3 of those fusions have angels over their head, or halos over their head. If not, just try and find a couple angel characters that fit on the Time Limit category, and you should be fine, good to go. So what we're going to do now that we're done with the quick little team building guide, we're going to hop over to the no item run that I did. I already recorded the audio for that, so let's go ahead and transition over to there, and I will see you over on Dokkan. Alright, now that we're done with the team building portion, let's hop on into the gameplay. This is the team that I'll be using here. I'll pull it up in a little bit more in a more detailed view here in a second when we get through this first turn. So here's the team that we're rocking out with for this video. Sort of erring on the side of not using as many. I gotta see what the friend one is, but not using like a PyCon leader skill, or like just going straight up for like an Otherworld Warriors team. We're just kind of going fusion or Resurrected Warriors or Otherworld Warriors / time limit. So here's how we're gonna set it up, and we're gonna rock it out like this. I think this team should be able to get it done no problem. It's got offense, it's got defense. Sorry, hot filter. For fun, we're gonna try a no item run, but worst case scenario, I gotta re-record it, and then we'll just bring items for the next time, because there's no shortage of Tech Gogeta friends on the list, so we don't have to worry about finding them. Like, the problem is, like, the previous setup I did just, like, without recording on the Japanese side was with PyCon, and if you know anything about the videos I upload with PyCon around, it takes forever to get him, so I won't be counting on that. But I am recording this before I do the team building guide, so, you know, the missions, the categories, you'll know this, like, because I'll restate it when I go back, but it's Time Limit and Resurrected Warriors, so, you know, you'll see the team that we're using here. It's just a fusion team, and 3 of the fusions have halos on their heads. That's basically just how you gotta remember it. Like, just run a fusion team, but make sure a couple of them have halos. That's really where you gotta be. So you'll see now that we're going to kind of do something a little bit different here, and we're going to run the 5-year fusions, just so we can kind of power on through this. Worst case, I gotta move one away, and we're only at type disadvantage like once throughout this whole thing, like in a major problem. So I'm not too worried about that. So we'll go ahead and dominate here. And before you know it, we'll have these guys transform the next time they come out, and all is well in the neighborhood. There we go. So both of them are getting at least a double super. That's good. Perfect. All right, on to the next phase. So right here, let's put the dodge in slot 1. Then we'll play it out like this. Okay, it didn't pay off exactly, but he does get a little bit better defensively after he does a super, so should be all right. And we still do, like, the dodge chance doesn't just go away, so perfect. That's the kind of luck that we need going forward. And obviously, when we get to the physical Gogeta phase, we do have to hide him. So, you know, it's a pretty basic setup for what we're doing here, and it shouldn't be too bad. I don't foresee too many issues here. Like, especially with items, this one's a joke. Like, this is definitely one of the easier Infinite Dragon Ball History stage missions. Just because, like, when you can use fusions like this and go crazy, it's pretty easy. And I'm pretty sure the next phase is the Kibito Kai or Super Vegito. And I know that Kibito Kai is a pain because he likes to dodge, but it could play in our benefit if he likes to dodge a lot, because we can stack a little bit more. And these guys can really just start going crazy. So let's do this. And then we'll do this. And we'll go ahead and do that. The idea is that these two get the job done before he can super attack. And that's a good start. We'll take that too. Nice. I don't foresee Vegito not getting it done in 2 supers. Especially if this one crits, we're out of here. And boom. Alright. So let's do that. We'll do this, and we'll finish it off with one of these. I'm thinking. Yeah, so that's kind of like what I'm looking for. Like, just a little bit of dodging. Not like every single attack, but just like maybe extend it by a turn or two so that way we can stack a little bit more with the blue boys. And that could help us down the line because, you know, coming up we're going to have an Int Vegito phase that could get VB hit pretty hard. What I'll probably have to opt into doing is putting one of the Tech Gogetas in slot 1. But you see here, we're flying so far. No real major issues letting these blue boys go to town. So it's fun. There we go. Good amount of damage, and then Vegito Blue should clean up. Yep. So right here, I think the friend one has higher defense. Let's put him in slot 1. Yeah, not by much, but some nonetheless. We'll do that. Then we'll go ahead and throw you like this. Perfect. Okay. So this should be pretty decent damage. I don't think there's any situation in this fight where the blue boys are taking 600,000 from a super, so I don't think we have too much to worry about there. Yep, and then we'll take that for sure. Any additional damage we can get helps. Alright, so we should get out of this turn no problem. And the next phase is going to be... Are we already to that phase? I think we are. Let me pull this up here as I... Like, we're moving. Like, we're really moving. Where is this at? Here we go. Come on. Sorry. The wiki is being difficult. I just want to see the phases I'm up against. Level 15. Yes, this is the last phase before we get to the fun stuff. So, this is where things get interesting and where we're definitely going to fuse. Yeah, so Vegito's going to take care of... Ooh! Yeah, Vegito said, nah, you're still going down, bud. I love it. I love it. Alright, so... Now, what we do have to do is he has now disabled the enemy's dodge. So let's go ahead and do the Gogeta active skill. So let's turn off the little thing restricting it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so you see that we've kind of found ourselves in a little bit of an issue here. So what we're going to do, I don't know if a counter counts as an evasion, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and play it out like this. Because now the enemy's, let's see. No, okay. I still think that was the best way to go about it because the other one was tech. So we'll go ahead and eat this. It's going to hurt, but we're going to eat it. Not too bad. So now any additional damage that we do take will be healed up if we get to under 50% HP by the physical Gogeta. So it all kind of worked out. So hopefully we do take a little bit of damage. And we can go ahead and get that full heal right back up, and we'll be right back in business. Yeah, we are not at 50% HP. could lead to a little bit of a problem. Yeah, so what we want is for him to take a little bit of damage here. Like, not much. Like 20k per normal. I don't even think it'll be that. No, I don't think so. So, there is a super attack on this turn. What I'm thinking we do is so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these active skills right now to try and get as much damage as I can so we can avoid that super. Am I? I feel like I have to. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and do this, right? Throw him in the third slot for the buff. And we'll go ahead and we'll be right back again. Okay, so that isn't exactly what I had in mind right there. I didn't think it was going to do that much damage, but it did. It might have just boned the run. But we shall see. I'm thinking type neutral post super attack Gogeta does not take 270k. And now that bones the other strategy that I had. I did not expect that to do 5 million damage. I should have known better. I mean, we are doing decent damage, who knows? Alright, so after a double super, I don't think this is going to be 300k. Maybe 200. Yeah, 35. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, how sweet of you, Mr. Tech Gogeta. That was impressive. Now things get interesting. So, the super attack is at the end. Alright, so what I think we should do... Yeah. The rainbow orb doesn't matter. Let's throw Vegito in slot 3, get that attack buff back up, and we are going to do one more active skill for this video, and then we will continue on with the run. Alright, so the idea there... Oh, yeah, okay, sorry, I thought I forgot to mute it. The idea there was to kind of take my time a little bit. What would be better? Yeah, okay. Was just to try to butter him up a little bit, but it appears that both times the Blue Boy active skills got the job done. So you see here, this was a relatively easy no item run. Only one real turn there where things got worrisome. But we're going to end up getting the no item run done here, and that was Infinite Dragon Ball History Stage 15, the missions. So you see that we had the 3 time limit characters being the whole team, being 6 of them, and then the 3 resurrected warriors being Tech Gogeta, Int Gogeta, and Physical Gogeta. So that was the a no item run for Stage 15 of Infinite Dragon Ball History. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on daily Dokkan content like this and other helpful guides. and I'm out.